Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here in Mercer County after my trip out east. Back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, we're taking a look at a 2022 Kia Telluride SX Prestige Nightfall Edition. This thing has all the bells and whistles that you can get, including the towing package. So let's check her out. All right, on the front end, you see those familiar amber daytime running lights and that nice big square shape, which gives this SUV a lot of road presence. You have the blacked out Telluride badge on this ebony black paint, flat black on the tiger nose grille, top and bottom, LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED fog lamps, and that big silver Kia badge in the middle. Surprised they didn't black that out with the Nightfall package. Let me know what you think about that. But overall, a great looking front end, and of course you also have those functional side air curtains on either side. All right, wheel and tire package on this SX Prestige. We're looking at this 20-inch gloss black wheel. This is specific to the SX package, Prestige package to be exact. Right, we're looking at 245, 50 on the sidewall, 20s, and these are wrapped in Michelin Primacy LTX tires. All-wheel drive, all four corners. All right, we have the full side profile of the Telluride. Again, very familiar shape, very muscular, rugged looking shape. I really think the Kia designers did a great job when they designed this car for its 2020 debut. And I think it's still looking as fresh as it did when it came out, now coming up on 3 model years ago. The one thing I question is the SX Prestige, and we still have the flat black plastic around the wheel wells. I'd like to see this in body color rather than this black plastic, since it is the top of the line for the Telluride. We're color matched on the side view mirror with our LED turn signal. Right underneath there, you see your 360-degree camera. We are color matched on the front and rear door handles. Left side fuel filler cap. Color matched shark fin antenna. And this has that lovely panoramic sunroof. All right, coming to the back of the Telluride. Again, you have that blacked out Telluride badge with the silver Kia badge. It just looks a little strange to me. You have the all-wheel drive badge in black on the bottom left of the tailgate. And then we have that rear wiper on the lower part of the rear window. Would like to see that tucked up underneath the rear spoiler like they did with the Sportage and the Sorento. We have that tow hitch in the back. This will tow up to 5,000 pounds. And we have that one-sided dual pipe exhaust and our LED taillights with the 4-ways on, so you can get a visual on what that will look like as well. And the other interesting thing is, as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, the all-wheel drive badge is blacked out, but Kia now has removed the model type badge. It used to be SX or EX over here. They have smoothed that out. They have removed that badging, cleaned it up. So now you kind of have to know what kind of model you have. It's not advertised on the outside of the car, or what trim level, I should say, not model, what trim level you have. It's not advertised on the outside of the car anymore. Kia has removed that from the Telluride. All right, engine time, and what are we looking at? We're looking at that tried and true Kia 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6, making 291 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, MPGs, 19 in the city, 24 on the highway, 21 combined. The engine has a minimum octane rating of 87, so you can fill this up with regular unleaded gas. All right, we're inside this 2022 Telluride SX Prestige Nightfall. It's a mouthful. And so we're looking at price. Now, last review, we took a look at the 2022 Ford Explorer ST. almost $60,000 MSRP. Obviously, the ST has got the power and the handling well over this truck, but technology in here that I'm going to show you is going to make you think twice about not considering this as an option if you're looking at an Explorer, ST, or any other trim Explorer. This one, I think, once you see the interior, appointments, and the tech, you might want to put on your list. MSRP on this car, just under $52,000. Let's check out the interior. All right, in the footbox, we have a nice large dead pedal, aluminum trim on the brake and accelerator, which is nice. Would like to see some aluminum trim on that dead pedal, but Explorer ST didn't have anything. So, something to think about. We have power seats for the driver and passenger with lumbar. We have black leather seats, white cross stitch, nice pattern on the interior of the seat, nice bolstering, not too thick, not too firm, just right. All right, door panels, we have soft touch material up top. We have that nice open pore wood look, right, along where the brushed aluminum door handle is. Right, we have flat black along the switchgear. We have nice leather with cross stitch on the armrest, which is semi-soft. Nice touch, and we have the updated Harman Kardon sound system inside this Telluride. As we go to the dash, again, we have soft touch material up top, the open pore wood look here on the middle of the dash to break things up, a little silver trim coming along that connects that heat and air vent all the way across to the center stack, which is nice. And then on our glove box, a nice large glove box. Coming over to your 10.25-inch Kia infotainment system, we have nav, we have dual panel action, so you can have your nav up and then your music or something else up if you would like, which is cool. We have wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto. And overall, it's a nice setup. As we come down, we have 3 heat and air vents right in front of us, which I'm sure is blowing on the microphone right now because this car was really hot. See if I can turn this down a little bit so we don't get as much buffeting wind noise. And then down here you have your manual button controls for that infotainment system. So if you want to go into setup, you can hit setup. That'll take you into all your different options for your setup if you would like, and you can go through your vehicle setup, nav setup, adjust the sound however you would like in the car, right? You can go to your general setup, and that will give you your system info, set the date and time, and all that good stuff. So it's a nice, easy to use infotainment system. And now we can get back to navigation if we want to do that, or we can go back to the map if we want to do that, and we're right back here on the map. So it's a nice, quick system. It's wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I think they're going to need to start thinking about moving to wireless with their larger systems. You can get wireless if you go 8-inch with Kia, but when you get the higher level trims and you get the larger screen, then the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto becomes wired. Let me know which one you prefer, and we'll move on with the review. We have our dual panel climate control down here, which is nice, where you can sync the front. You can turn on the rear for the rear seat passengers as well, so you're all set there, so they don't steam themselves out. Down below here, you have a 12 volt, and then you have 2 USBs and a wireless charging pad right there. So they got you covered for connectivity. We have 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and for the passenger, right? This gear shift will take you through this 8-speed automatic, and then our key fob, standard Kia detonator style key fob, lock, unlock, press and hold for the rear tailgate, your panic button, your remote start, nice weight, 2 cup holders, and a little snack tray, which is nice. And down here you got your modes. You got your comfort, sport, smart, eco, and snow with a center diff lock. We have your stop start off for the engine, and then you have your camera views and your parking sensors off, and your electronic parking brake. So if we want to go into reverse, and we can take a look at our backup camera, nice and clear, with trajectory, with the 360 view on this side. And you can also then hone in on different camera views that you may want to see there. So very nicely done, very clear, very, very nice, very easy to operate. We get down to our center armrest, nice and soft. We have a snack tray, stuff for storage, and if you can see down there, another USB. All right, Kia steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. On the left, we have our voice commands and telephone controls. On the right, we have our cruise control and safety suite controls. Some nice gloss black down here as well. We have the Kia badge, nice cross stitch in the middle, nice steering wheel. On the stalks, we have our headlights and fog light controls. And over here, controls for our front and rear wiper. No paddles on this particular one. And then over here on the left, we can dim or brighten our dashboard, right? We have the safe exit right here. So if you're going to get out of the car and you go to open the door and there's a car coming by you, it's going to warn you and not let you open the door till that car passes. We have our lane keep assist, traction control off, and then to open our tailgate. To the dash, this is where the Explorer blows it all out of the water. Explorer is totally digital on the dash, really nice 12-inch display. This has still got, for 2022, it's got your analog display for your speedometer on the right and fuel gauge on the right, tack and coolant temperature on the left, and a small 4-inch display in the middle, where you can get, different information such as your lane keep assist information, your tire pressures, average miles per gallon, those types of things coming from that small 4-inch. So this is where the Explorer eats this thing alive, is on the dash. Now Kia for 2023 is going with a digital dash in the Telluride, but if we're comparing 22 to 22, the Explorer has got it beat on the 2022 model year. All right, rear seat time, or mid-row time in the Telluride. This is a 3-row SUV. I'm sitting, driver's seat is set for my driving position. I have plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom, plenty of shoulder width room. Our armrest is one of these ratcheting kind, which can be a real pain, but it's much thinner than the one in the Explorer that we saw last review. And so the Explorer's got it beat, because this one, my arm kind of falls off the side. It's too skinny. The Explorer's is much thicker and a much more comfortable place to rest your arm. So the Explorer wins on the captain's chair's armrests. We have a security shade, so you can put this up so you can see out, but nobody can see in. You have your soft touch material on top. You have flat black and more of that open pore wood along the brushed aluminum door handle. Flat black on the switchgear. Here in the back, we have heated seats, ventilated seats for both mid-row passengers. This one is a biggie for the Telluride over the Explorer ST we saw yesterday. The Explorer ST yesterday did not have heated seats, did not have ventilated seats for the rear seat or mid-row seat passengers. The Telluride does in this SX Prestige trim. So that is a plus for the Kia Telluride. The center console for rear seat passengers, we have 2 cup holders. Down there we have a 12-volt and a home power source, which is nice. We have USBs for the rear passengers in the back of the front driver's seat and front passenger seat. And also we have a little hanger so you can run the wire from USB, wrap it around here. That way the wires aren't dangling around your feet, which is a nice touch. And we have nice leather pockets in back of the seats for the mid-row passengers, just like in the Explorer. And then we have our heating and air conditioning vents in the roof with a nice Alcantara type material, not Alcantara though. And then we have our climate control for rear passengers. And we can make it warmer or cooler for the rear passengers. This is a big plus over the Telluride, plus all in LED interior lighting. All right, third row time. To get into the third row, you push this button here, that moves it forward, and now you have plenty of room to slide on into the third row. Much easier to get in here than it was to get in the Explorer. And now we're in the third row, and it's about the same as far as crampedness back here as you have in the Explorer. A little bit more leg room, but not much. A little bit more headroom, but not much. But the one thing that this guy has over the Explorer is it's got connectivity with 2 USB-A's for the rear seat, third row passengers, and a cup holder and a snack tray. So again, connectivity in the third row. Telluride, yes. Explorer ST, no. All right, cargo area time here in the Kia Telluride. Come right back here, push the button. We have electric assist on the way up. You can also open up the rear tailgate with your key fob or from the dash. And now with the third row, these are the carpeted floor mats that come with the car. I'm going to chuck them out here for now. We have a nice large area with the third row up for storage. We have a storage area right here. We can pull that up. We have more storage underneath. And as you can see, underneath here is the spare tire. Now, to get the third row down, very simple. We just pull the strap and push it down. Pull the strap and push it down. And now you have even more space for your larger items. We do have a 12 volt, like we saw in the Explorer ST. If you're going camping, you need to blow something up at the beach or plug in a cooker or do something with power, you got it back here. And then we have the second row, which we can put down from the rear tailgate. In the Explorer, we had power fold seats for the third row, but you had to go around to the side doors to get that mid row down. Here, we have manual pull strap to get the third row down, but now if we want to get the mid row down, we can also do it from the tailgate area by pushing the button, and the left goes down, you push the right button, and the right goes down flat. And now you have a lot more space for those super large items. Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco's. I said yesterday a grandfather clock could go in the Explorer and go in this one too. So plenty of space here in the Telluride. Here is the window sticker for this 2022 Telluride. Feel free to pause the video, browse through everything that's in this car, and we'll move on to the test drive. All right, we are pulling out here in the Telluride SX Prestige Nightfall Edition. And right off the bat, it's got a smooth ride. The handling is direct, but it's very numb. Right? The Explorer ST has got this beat on power. It's got it beat on handling. It's got bigger wheels than this has. This is designed to be a people hauler, right? Hauling stuff around, going for errands and all that other good stuff. It is not designed for what the Explorer ST was built for, which is performance, for a performance vehicle. So performance-wise, if you're looking for something on a performance SUV, Explorer ST is the performance SUV of the two. But if you're looking for something that's comfortable, that can haul a lot of stuff, that gets decent gas mileage, right? That has all the tech you need, and this has more tech than the Explorer does. Plus the head-up display here in the Telluride, which the Explorer does not have. This is a very compelling package for value, right? The warranty on a Kia Telluride is 5-year, 60,000 mile, bumper to bumper. The Ford Explorer is 3-year, 36,000 mile, bumper to bumper. So a better warranty from Kia, right? So you're giving up something with the ST, no doubt about it, as far as warranty, but you're gaining a lot of performance. With this one, you're getting warranty, you're getting more tech, you're getting a better value. Right? If we look at general MSRP, this SUV right around 52 grand. The Explorer was right around 59 grand. So 7 grand more. Is that performance worth 7 grand more? That's up to you. Depends on how you're going to use it. If you're not going to use the performance that the Explorer ST brings, then you might as well look at a Telluride, a Highlander, a Honda Pilot, or something else like this, rather than spending the extra 7 grand on the Explorer ST. I like both cars. I think they both drive well. I enjoyed my time in the Explorer ST yesterday. I'm a big fan of the Ford Explorer, as I've told you in the past, but I also a big fan of the Kia Telluride for what this brings as far as comfort. Handling is good, even though the feedback is non-existent through the steering wheel. I like the naturally aspirated 3.8 liter V6. It's got a nice linear torque delivery. This can tow, just like the Explorer can tow. They're both rated about the same at 5,000 pounds of towing. So this one is the black on black murdered out look with the Nightfall package. Some people don't like all that black. But overall, with sunroof that's in this, we have the dual panel sunroof. Explorer had the panoramic sunroof as well. So there's a lot of things to like about both of these. Let me know what you guys would choose. Would you choose an Explorer ST or the Telluride SX Prestige Nightfall, or an SX Prestige? Because I think that's where you need to go with this comparison. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia in Ewing for allowing the channel access to this Kia Telluride SX Prestige Nightfall Edition. This car has already been sold, and they were able to secure permission from the buyer or the new owner of this car before it's delivered to allow the channel access to do this interior, exterior, and driving review of the Telluride before it's delivered to the customer. I want to thank whoever you are, new owner. Thank you very much for allowing me and the channel to come film your car. It is much, much appreciated, and thank you very much. Thank all of you for watching this video today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.